All right, so today we're going to look at Activity 5.5a, which is some more CAD model features. If you notice, I have half of the assignment up on the right side of my screen, and on the left side of my screen I have Inventor. What we're going to be working through today is some sketch tools. We're going to look at construction line, going to show you how to revolve and fill it, possibly work axis and work plane. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a new part. Make sure you select a standard IPT, and we're going to create the button handle. And give it a minute to load up. And so, like everything else, it's going to start with a sketch. Now with revolve, you're going to put a cross-section sketch together and then spin it around to go 360 degrees. So if I'm looking at this, first thing I'm going to do is this is my overall part. And so this is what it's going to look like when it's done. So if I scroll down, I have this sketch right here. So I'm going to start a 2D sketch on the XY plane, and I just want to draw the basic shape first. Always draw the basic shape first. So I'm going to do this, and here, up, and then over there, green line. So I don't care about dimensions yet. So that's not perpendicular, so I'll use the geometric constraint and make it perpendicular. So let's go with the values that I already have first. My first one is 0.156, and this is this top part here, so dimension that, 0.156. And then my bottom line here is 4.469 inches. Now you'll notice that that's very long. That's okay. Let's see, we'll get it back into screen here. And we'll, hang on. Okay. There we go. Notice how it shows up really small, but that's okay. We'll center it, and so that way we can see everything. Now you'll notice these blank boxes here. That's what we need the top picture for. So I'm going to scroll up to the top picture, and notice how I have a thickness here of 0.25 inches. So I grab my dimension line, I think that's 0.25. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to draw a construction line. So I'm going to go back to line, and I'm just going to draw a line all the way across. Hit escape, and then I can right click on the line and make it construction. Now you'll notice that I have a diameter. Anytime you see a circle with a line through it on a drawing, that's a diameter. So it's a diameter of 0.1875, but since I'm going to revolve it 360 degrees, all I really want is the radius. So I'm going to click the dimension, get it to my construction line, and Inventor does math for you. So I type 0.1875, but since I want a radius, I'm going to divide by 2. Okay, and notice how that brings the construction line down that way, right? Now, the other thing is I have an outside diameter of 1.375 inches. So what I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to make this inside line 1.375 inches divided by 2. Okay, so we've got that now. Now notice how I'm still on my sketch. I'm not quite ready to revolve just yet. So my last step is going to be to put fillets on. What a fillet is it basically rounds off the edges of things. So I'm going to click on a corner. Actually, I'm going to click fillet first and then click on 2 lines, and notice how I get this here. Okay, my fillet needs to be 0.25, and that didn't work out very well, so I'm going to undo that. Let's try fillet again. We'll try another corner down here, 0.25, and notice how I can click on each corner and get these fillets in place. Okay, notice how the inside edges though stay the same. So once I have all these dimensions, I'm ready to finish my sketch. So I go to finish sketch, and I'm going to put the whole picture in the window, and now I'm ready to revolve. Once again, what revolve does is it spins something around 360 degrees. So I need a profile, which is the sketch I just created, and now I need an axis. So I want it to revolve around my construction line. So I do that, and you want it to be full in this case. So I hit done, and let's change the color to something else besides gray, because nobody likes gray. So we'll make it a gold button handle. If I rotate my view cube around, you'll notice that the one end has a very small hole and the other end has a very large hole, because again, that's a sleeve. So I'll go back to the home screen, and then I will save my part, save as, make sure that you put it into your user drive, and I'll just put this into the puzzle cube folder. Okay, and I'll call it button sleeve, and then I'm finished.